Hi friends, it's been a while, but I'm back. And this video is my first that I'm doing since I was ill and hospitalized. Today I want you to spend some time with me, a lot of time actually. It's going to be a little long, but this is what happens after I visit my local farmer's market. You know I love that market. So come on and let's do this.
Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, but I was sick and then hospitalized, but I'm back. Today I have a haul for you. It's a kitchen haul. I am restocking. I had been down for so long, we got down really low. So yesterday we went out and we purchased stuff that we needed for the house, for the kitchen. And today I'm going to be putting it away. I even had a visit to the farmer's market. You know how I love that place. And I'm going to show you what I picked up from the farmer's market, from Harris Teeter, and from Food Lion. We hit both grocery stores in our immediate area. So I am going to invite you to come along with me and see how I restock and then restock our fridge and freezer. Also, if you're new here, I'm Clearissa. And I'm glad that you stopped by. I hope that you will find something that you like and that you'll come back often. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Once you do, hit that bell so you'll be notified of all upcoming content. And right now, we're going to move into the farmer's market first. I even bought plants, y'all. I'm going to show you those first, and then we'll get to the food because I have them on separate ends of the kitchen. So let's get started. Come on in. Okay, friends, so here are the plants I picked up from the farmer's market. Ooh, they had such pretty ones yesterday. I tried to pick up stuff I didn't have or that weren't just philodendron or something, but I didn't have, or I've been reading that a snake plant should be in your bedroom for breathing purpose. So you know me with this asthma, I'll try anything. So that's why I bought this one, the snake plant. I don't want to sit them on my counter because they're dirt. So I have a paper towel over here so I can show them to you separate. It's really in dire need of some help. Look at that soil. Horrible. But I will be repotting it. Now this one is really pretty. I cannot tell you the name of it. If you know the name of it, leave it in the comments below. It was just something that I don't have, and I thought it was so cute. And I like to buy plants small and then watch them grow. And so I bought all little ones. And so yeah, that's how this looks all the way around. Isn't it cute? I thought it was very pretty. It's got one bad leaf. And it was one of the best ones, so I picked it. Here is another that I don't have. It's thick. It's really pretty too. Let me move this out of the way and then you can see this one better. Okay. Isn't that pretty? And let me see if it tells us what it is. This is a Peperania Ross. I can look all these up, and I guess you can too from the pictures. Just take a photo, and if you really want to know what it is, or I can look them up and leave a name in the comments below if you're interested, because I think this one is very different. Look at that. Look how thick the undercolor of the petals, or the leaves, I should say. Just really pretty. And then there's this one. And look at the roots on that sucker. So it should be pretty healthy. And I'm thinking that it is some sort of philodendron, but it's one that I don't have. There's so many roots on it. It's leaning. They're coming out the bottom. And this is called a, I can't say that. Here, there it is. That's what it is. Now the part that you can't see says Three Kings. So if you're looking for something like that, that's the name of it. And that's really pretty. And like I said, I bought all small ones. But this prayer plant, and everyone knows what a prayer plant is, I'm sure, is the largest one. Hold on just a second. And And it's still in a small pot there, but look at the leaves on him. And last night, prayer plants, they close up at night to say their prayers is what the, what my grandma and everybody used to say, calling it a prayer plant. It did that. It closed up. So I'm looking forward to getting them all repotted and placed around here somewhere. I think Orlando is saying he thinks I have enough, but do you ever get enough? I'm a plant mom. So I bought those 5 from the farmer's market. They were not cheap either. Like this one was actually $12 for that little plant. And I think the rest of them were like 6 or 7. The prayer plant was the most expensive. This one was 7 and it's in horrible shape, but I figured I could fix it. And I think the others were 7 as well. So that's the first stop I made at the farmer's market. Now I'll take you over to the counter. Okay, so we started with the flowers, and now we're on to the fruits and vegetables that we picked up from the farmer's market. So I picked up 3 of these tomatoes. Look at these guys. This is why I love my farmer's market. Aren't they pretty? And we got 2 of the little $6 baskets of peaches. And we got a sugar baby watermelon. Orlando loves the sugar baby. He's the watermelon connoisseur. Although I like watermelon, I must say he loves it. So he really does it. He thinks he's being scientific when he's choosing his watermelon, his type of watermelon. For the watermelon, I just go along for the ride, and then I enjoy it when it gets home. So this is called a sugar baby. I will say this, after trying it, because I'd never heard of it until him, they are very, very sweet. So I do enjoy them. My only issue with them is that they're seedless. And I'm trying to stay away from anything that does not have a seed. I'm trying to eat a little more healthy and to know what I'm eating. And I don't know anything that God has put on this earth that's edible that does not have a seed. I don't know anything. So even though I enjoy these, I am thinking I'm leaning towards a watermelon with the black seeds in it. But like I said, I'm not crazy about watermelon. I like it though. So now we're moving along to Harris Teeter. And they had some pretty good sales yesterday. And guys, I do have meat as well because we also went by the butcher shop. I forgot about that. Because I also wanted to see if going to the butcher instead of the market, like Harris Teeter or Food Lion for our meat would be better for us because then we would know a little better about what we were getting. And I wanted to just price it out and see what it cost. So we went there first, and we went to a couple actually, and I did get some meat from there, and so I will be showing you that as well. But that's stuff that's in the freezer and refrigerator. I'm leaving it there. Don't want anything to thaw out or go bad. And I'm going to show you the dry stuff, and then I'll put this away, and then I'll bring the meat out and I'll show you that. I hope that makes sense to you. But anyway, so we went to Harris Teeter, and they had, this will take us past the summer, but my grandsons come in, the kids stop by. We like the cold soda every once in a while too. So they had the buy 2, get 3 free. So we ended up with 5. I like the clear sodas. Don't care much for dark. Orlando likes the dark soda. And everybody loves the Sun-Kiss, right? I would have gotten a grape too, but they didn't have that on sale. So we got a ginger ale, 2 Sprites, a Sun-Kiss orange, and a Dr. Pepper for Orlando. I also picked up some organic bananas. I did make sure that the numbers were 5 and began with a 9. I don't know if you guys are following that or not. If you're not, leave me a comment below and I can explain what it is. But if you are, I started checking. So they had the Dukes on sale, and I think this was $4.79. The Dukes mayo. I'm a Dukes girl. I know it's not good for you. We don't eat a lot of mayo, but when I do, it's Dukes. As I said, my grandson's coming. We picked up some Nutty Buddies. We picked up 2 boxes of cereal. They had buy 1, get 1 free, and they're the large family size. So I thought that was a good deal. He may stay a month, so that'll hopefully holding. They had, I think it was 10 for 10 of the sweet teas. And I like the pure leaf if I'm going to buy it, not make it. And we got 10 of those. And guys, do you remember? Let me turn the camera a little bit and bring it a little closer. Make sure you can see what I'm doing here. I might need to bring it down a little bit too. There you go. I don't know if you remember, but I do. These used to be 4 for $1. They are now 99 cents each. I didn't read the label, but I got a couple because Avery, my grandson, he likes them. So I got 2 of those. And again, like I said, the 10 for 10. I was out of celery seeds, and they only come in these little small things, and they're expensive. This was almost $5, but I had to get 2 to fill up my, because I had it sitting out here to remind me that I was out or getting low. So I got 2 to fill that, but they're expensive. Hiding back here, Orlando likes pistachio nuts, so we got a little pack. He got a small pack, I'm surprised, of those. We got a Hunt's tomato ketchup. We're thinking about doing hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill for the 4th. Since I almost said the baby. Ha! Somebody stopped me. The boy's 12. Since my grandson will be here. And I love these. I love them in salads. I love them in burgers. I love to just eat them. And they're the bread and butter chips. And they also have a little heat to them as well. They're sweet, but they have a little heat. And these were 2 for $5, I believe. They were, I believe. I got a bag of walnuts because I'm almost out. I use these, put these in my yogurt. And moving right along. Yeah, I can pull this over here. Did I get this? Yeah. And I picked up the avocado spray oil. I had been using Pam, and then I read the label. I need to really stop doing that, right? And I don't use it that often if I make biscuits or something to spray a pan. So I just got one of these. It was on sale for, it's usually $7.19. I remember that because I was like, boy, that's expensive. But it was only 4 something yesterday. So I picked that up as well. And then I believe we hit Food Lion. Yeah. So let me bring you down. And I didn't get much from Food Lion because by the time we got there, we had most everything we wanted. But I like, if I'm going to buy a cake, I like it from Food Lion. I don't know what bakery they use, but they're usually so moist and so good. And we picked up a socket to me cake. As I said, my grandson's coming. And I really haven't felt like doing a lot of cooking and baking and stuff. So I'm trying to keep him happy without overworking me. So they had the Gain. I think this was, how many? 60? Yeah, 60 washes for $11.99, I believe it was. I had never tried the celery flakes, and I saw these since the seeds were so expensive, so I bought a bottle of those just to try. And I think I have a place for them. Do I? Nope. I'm going to have to do another jar and do the flakes for in here because I don't have one for that. So this will have to be made, and it may not be a space for it. And can you believe I use most of these seasonings? Can you see down there? Yeah, I don't have a place for celery flakes, nor do I have a jar or a label. But we'll figure it out. No problem. I wanted to try them anyway. And the Tide liquid I picked up because I keep a thing of liquid as well because I like it when Orlando comes in with a spot of something. I know I can spray 409. That really works. You get a spot in something, a little hit of 409 comes right out. But you can also do a liquid soap and do this around collars and that kind of thing that cleans it. And that's a little tip for you. If your husband gets the stain around his collar, or if he works in oil or something and he gets it on a shirt, a little 409, a little Tide liquid, do this, and it goes away. Anyway, they had these on sale, and I love these crackers. The club crackers. Just looking at the side now. No saturated fat, no trans, that's good. No cholesterol. Only 3% carbs. Oh, but it does have 2% added sugars. But not bad all in all. And these were buy one, get one, and I can't remember the price. So that's all of the dried stuff. So I'm going to put this away. Then I'm going to come back and pull out the refrigerated and freezer stuff. So I'll be back.
I see you walk out of the shade. Oh yeah, came out. Ooh, it's in the past now. Oh yeah.
Friends, you know how I tell you guys always that I can get distracted so quickly when I'm working around the house. Now, I got up here to put I think it was the ketchup and the mustard away. And now I am going through my canned goods to see what's expired and what's not. It's just what I do. I get distracted. Isn't that something? I hope I'm not alone. A couple of you said that you do it too. So, yeah, I just start doing one thing and then I end up doing something else. The good thing about that is when I'm done up here, my cabinets will only have canned goods, because I don't keep a lot of them anymore, that are not expired. So that's a good thing, but this is not what I was supposed to be doing today. Let me know in the comments if you do this too. I don't know.
Okay, y'all, I got all the dried stuff put away. But while I was doing that, the ice cream man came. Now, around here, the Amazon truck is called the ice cream truck. You remember when we were kids? I grew up in Philly, and the ice cream man used to come down the street, and the kids would lose their minds. We would go crazy. Mom, I need some money. I need some money. The ice cream man. The ice cream man's here. Kind of like that Eddie Murphy, if you know, you know, joke. But anyway, he came. And let me show you what I got. So, in this box, I got this. And y'all, it's two. I have been seeing these, and promising myself I didn't need these. But when I saw two, ooh, and it's good quality too. Wow. You get it out. It's plastic. Okay. The scalloped trays, and there are two of them. The large one, look at that. And look at the handles. Look how sturdy. Feels like that's wood under there. And it's wrapped in the wicker. And then the smaller one. They have kind of a smell to them. But aren't they pretty? I love that scalloped edge. I finally got one. Actually, I got two. Okay. Around here, I burn a lot of the scented oils in my diffusers. And these were on sale. And these were on sale even before Prime Days, which are the 16th and 17th, in case you didn't know. Prime Days on Amazon are the 16th and 17th of July. But they had the clean scented. I got that box, and they also had the well-being set, and I got that box. And I think it's 6 or 7. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 in here. I got happy, relax, calm, immunity. What is that? Air freshening and sweet dreams in this one. And this one, does it even say on the outside? It does not. But it's all about fresh laundry scents, fragrances for this one. So I got those two. And if you've been following me a while, and I just redid it on video. Woo! Where I folded my scarves. I wrap my hair a lot, as you know, and I keep them, all the scarves, in one of these in my closet. And so I went through all of them, bundled them, light colors, put them in rubber bands, fold it and a rubber band around the light colors so I could just pull it out and get one. And the whole thing fell down, so I had to order another one. And this was the reason for the order. And then this was sitting, these baskets were sitting in my basket on Amazon, so I pulled the trigger. I think they were on sale for like, I don't want to tell you a fib. So what I'll do is I'll link them below, just in case you're interested in the scalloped trays. And if you like the diffusers, the oil for diffusers, I'll also link these. But now we're going to get to the refrigerator. But before I start, I want to show you what I'm working with. Because we came in yesterday and I was tired. I hadn't been out in a while. And we just threw everything in here. So you can see from top to bottom, drawers, everything. So I'm going to pull all that out. I'm going to separate the meat that needs to be separated, into small packs for our family, for me and O. And then I'm going to seal most of it, I think, and put it away. It's and you know what? It looks like a lot in this fridge, but we also got eggs that you didn't see, carrots that you didn't see because they were refrigerated, biscuits that you didn't see, veggies that needed to be cold, butter, so cheese. I'm going to pull this out of the fridge because I'm going to wipe it down too and show you the rest of the stuff that we picked up from the market yesterday. How about that? Okay, let's go. Farmers market still, lettuce, cukes that didn't have to be in the fridge, peppers. So I'm going to clean out the sink and put those in the ionizer in just a bit. Almond milk, but you know who's coming, so we had to get some regular. And there's juice, but I'm not taking those out. I'm going to have to do something though, because I do want to wipe down some of the shelves. These are eggs.
And in the bathroom. And Quincy's really confident about being prepared.
Okay, more veggies. And this is from the farmer's market. So let me put this over here somewhere. Oh, don't break. break.
And it's debt-free. Possibilities.
At Olive Garden, we think you should get more for less, especially when it comes to your favorites. So to create new content, you choose
This was from the butcher. My refrigerator is beeping at me. I have to close the door.
So here you can see that I am putting away some heavy cream. I am going to try making my own sauce this week instead of buying it in packages or in jars. So I'm putting away the heavy cream.
Yogurt. As always, Harris Teeter had those 10 for 10. Yogurt gets a good rap sometimes and a bad rap others, but it's quick. I can put my collagen in it with the walnuts, and I like it. So, and when I was sick recently, they had me on so many antibiotics until they said I'd probably need yogurt to get the what is it, enzymes or good bacteria back in my gut, right? So I will be eating the yogurt for a double buy because Orlando had gone to the store while I was in the hospital and bought eggs. They were on sale, and then he forgot, and we bought eggs yesterday. So I think what I'm going to do first is run some nice hot soapy water, wipe out the shelves in here. Then I can put the fruits and vegetables in the sink with the ionizer, get those all clean, and start putting them away. So I'm going to right now get this set up for cleaning out the fridge. Now, there's not a whole lot of stuff that needs to be tossed. My butter dish could, the one I keep in the fridge, could probably stand to be wiped out. But I have liners, so I just need to wipe the liners down. This is not going to be a total steam, use my steamer, clean the refrigerator type deal. I just want to wipe out shelves, throw away stuff that's not any good anymore, and call it a day. I'll be back. I bet I had the camera up too high and you missed all my cleaning out this drawer. But I did it. Okay. This one, as I said, I always put things inside of other containers. So there shouldn't be any mess in here. And there isn't. Now, generally, if I use any of these jars, I wipe it down before I put it back. But I'm not calling any names. I do not live alone. Does not always. So sometimes over here, I have a little more to do. Had this 3 years, 2 years, not even opened. Huh. People are going to learn to stop giving us alcohol. Every New Year's, it's funny, we say we're going to have a drink of the champagne at midnight. And at midnight, we're normally asleep. I know, sad. But it makes us happy, so. Sometimes, not always, we will set the alarm to wake us up at midnight so that we can say Happy New Year to each other and give a kiss. Sometimes. We don't always do that. Okay, they're too hot and medium. So let's put these together if we can. Oh, so that's why he had them separated. Have to work something else out. Wipe this one out. Okay. Jalapenos. Jalapenos.
I'm gone without a trace from all the things that are you. I know our love will see us through. Don't you feel the times are coming? 'Cause I feel it so strong. I've been on hold on, baby. Don't you feel the times are coming? When it feels so right to dance in the moonlight, baby, with you. How wonderful life can be. And no matter what's in store, as long as you and me, baby, we can open every door. From the day you stole my heart, I never ever want to be apart from all the things that are you. I know our love will see us through. Don't you feel the times are coming? 'Cause I feel it so strong. I've been done, hold on, baby. Oh, don't you feel the times are coming? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh, don't you feel the times are coming?
Investigators would finally have the chance to sit down face to face.
Got some butter beans too. I think these were pretty expensive. I think they were $17. They had them in 3 different sizes, 5, I think 17 and 35. Yeah, big jumps. So I'm going to seal these when I do the meat.
Tell the investigators he's the suspect.
Got some Brussels sprouts. I love these when you put them in the oven with a little olive oil and seasoning. So in the water now with the ionizer, I have lettuce that I got from the farmer's market. I have 2 green peppers, 2 cucumbers, and 3 peppers, sweet peppers. So I'm getting there. Next will be the Brussels sprouts.
Why not?
And I'm not sure I'm going to do the scallions. I probably will, but I'm not going to cut them up right yet. But I will clean them. So those will be next. And then when I seal the meat, I will also seal the fresh corn. And I showed you the tomatoes while I'm waiting for the ionizer to finish that we got from the farmer's market. And then we came home and we had 4 little ones on our tomato plants. Look at there. I'm so proud of them. So I'm really glad I didn't get more than 3 from the farmer's market. I keep forgetting to turn that TV off. This is my second run of the ionizer. Because I had so many different things in here, I decided to run it twice. But I'm going to take the peppers out, dry them, and put them in this container with the other peppers that I had. Do you notice that different peppers have different flavors? When I was younger, I thought all peppers were hot, but I outgrew that, thank goodness, because you can get some really good flavor from the different peppers. And the farmer's market has so many to choose from. Every time I go there, I see something I have never seen before. Like this time they had what I think, I'm not sure of what it was. I should have taken a picture so I could share it with you guys. But it looks like zucchini. It had a separate name. It wasn't called zucchini, but it was with the zucchini and it looked like zucchini. But it was striped and I had no idea. Never seen that before. Okay, so these can go back in the drawer. Uh-oh, are you not sealing? Here you go. Okay. Let's get something to put that in. I am now spinning the broccoli. I hope this will fit. Uh-oh. Okay, clean water for the carrots and the baby cabbage. Little note, I've called these baby carrots all my life. Never thought about them being young carrots or old carrots. Just happened to see on YouTube the other night, there's no such thing as a baby carrot. At the plant, they just cut the regular carrots up to look like little carrots to make them easy for snacking. I was that many days old when I found that out. Oh, I forgot I have string beans too. I guess I can put these in. All of these things that say pre-wash and ready for cooking, I never trust. Sometimes I do the vinegar, and sometimes I do the ionizer. Today I just thought it would be easier for the ionizer to run. I'm going to put these in as well. I hope that's not, maybe I should do the onions by themselves. I think I will. I'll wait on those. And I usually run the ionizer twice when I get things from the farmer's market, simply because a lot of them, as you saw from the bottom of the lettuce, they come straight out of the ground. So you really want to get that sand and stuff off. So I usually run it twice. So that's what we're doing now. And I'll be back when I'm ready to put them away.
same drink. Okay, so I will answer. Anything to do this?
Only weeks left. Get rate installation, no interest, and no payments for up to 1 year. Go to jacuzzibatterymodel.com or call 800.
Okay, friends, I am running low on battery, but I did want to, before it goes dead, to show you that I started with the corn. I put 3 in a pack, and it's vacuum sealed. And I also dated, as you can see there. I've also done the butter beans, and they're dated. And I'm starting with the meat, and I wanted to show you that before I run out of juice, because I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going because it's getting late. But I double seal my bags on both ends, and I had to put this apron on because I'm dealing with the meat and blood and stuff, you know, making a mess anyway. And these wings came from the butcher, and you can see how small the bag is. It was only 2 pounds, and that 2 pounds cost us $17. That was at the first butcher. And then we went to the second meat market, and we got this pack, and it's a pound, 0.72, and they only cost us $8.07. The difference is these came from an actual butcher. These came from a meat market who guarantees where his meat comes from, or who, I won't say guarantees, who you can ask and he'll say what farm raised whatever. So I don't know. Money wise, I guess this meat market is better, but I don't know. They look about the same. They're about the same size, not big. So there's no, well, you don't know, but you're assuming there's no steroids injected, because nothing's oversized or big. I got wings and I got thighs from the meat market, and from the butcher I got wings and I got hamburger. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and seal this, and I know I'm going to run out of juice. So I just wanted to tell you and let you know where I was in this process. And when I'm done, I will show you, because I'll have juice again then, I will show you my freezer and the, this is a lot, and the refrigerator. And then I will clean up my kitchen and disinfect my counters and everything and call it a day. But for now, I'm going to let you rest while I keep working until I get juice. But it shouldn't take long because I have one of those quick chargers. But I also wanted to tell you that if you use one of these, I found that it works best if I double seal on both ends. So I'm going to set it up to get some juice now, and I'll be back in a minute.
Breathe in some love and let yourself unfold. Breathe in some love and let yourself unfold. You're so much deeper when you quit playing charades. Yeah. You act so cool, but underneath you seem afraid. There's something sweet about your eyes when you feel safe. Yeah. You keep running away. Owe it to yourself to dare. Just try to open up and show someone you care. It might not be intentional, but you seem scared. Just try to open up and let it lead somewhere. Breathe in some love and let yourself unfold. Breathe in some love and let yourself unfold. There's something juvenile about your pretty face, but it seems so hard for you to know when you need space. I hope you find your peace and that you get a taste with yourself. Oh, yeah. Let yourself unfold. Yeah. Let yourself unfold. Owe it to yourself Just try to open up and show someone you care. It might not be intentional, but you seem scared. Just try to open up and let it lead somewhere. Breathe in some love and let yourself unfold. Breathe in some love and let yourself unfold. Open up, just spread your wings and jump to rise, not fall. You flying higher. You jump to fly, higher. Open up, just spread your wings and jump to rise, not fall. You flying higher. You jump to fly, higher. Standing on the edge while you're looking down, flying down on the ground just to find out. You fly so fly, don't ya? Keep riding skies, won't ya? Standing on the edge while you're looking down, fly down on the ground just to find out. You fly so fly, don't ya? Keep riding skies. To yourself, to there. Just try to open up and show someone you care. It might not be intentional, but you seem scared. Just try to open up and let it lead somewhere. Breathe in some love and let yourself unfold. Breathe in some love and let yourself unfold. Breathe in some love and let yourself unfold. Breathe in some love.
You tossed me like a stone. You swept me off my feet. I can feel my bones. I still count the days. You swept me off my feet. I keep going high, she keeps going low. Something feels wrong right now, I know. Something feels wrong. You don't wait for me, 'cause I keep breathing fire. I won't wait for you, 'cause you keep telling lies. I keep going high, she keeps going low. At the end of the day, she's gone. But you don't wait for me, 'cause I keep breathing fire. And you keep telling lies. You played me like a game. You told me it was fine, but I could feel the pain. It's been so many days, I still feel the pain. I still feel the pain. I keep going high, she keeps going low. Something feels wrong right now, I know. Something feels wrong. You don't wait for me, 'cause I keep breathing fire. I won't wait for you, 'cause you keep telling lies. I keep going high, she keeps going low. At the end of the day, she's gone. But you don't wait for me, 'cause I keep.
Okay, friends, so I know it's been a long video, so I'm trying to wind it up now, but I wanted to spend some time with you guys. It's been a long, long time. So this is more like a vlog, I guess, what people are calling them. Anyway, the top shelf are leftovers. As you can see, this is real life. My refrigerator is not Pinterest ready, but it's clean and organized. And we do have leftovers in this house. The second shelf on one side are all drinks. I took a shelf out of the fridge so that all the tall drinks would fit. And the other side are eggs, and it looks like there's meat thawing that we're going to cook. Then there is the yogurt and the lettuce, because the lettuce is sitting there because it would not fit in the drawer. You'll see that in a minute, in the veggie drawer. And it does okay. on that shelf. It does okay as long as I don't put it on the top shelf. I use the top shelf for my leftovers because it's the coldest. Sometimes it's almost frozen and you don't want your lettuce to freeze. So that's why it's on the bottom shelf, and it works really, really well. And guys, I just want to say I love these liners. I absolutely love them. And all they are placemats from the Dollar Tree. Now, this is the veggie drawer, and everything has been cleaned and repackaged, and it's full. So this will carry us about a week and a half, 2 weeks. But we try to hit the farmers market because we love it out there. It's more than just fruits and vegetables. And I'll show you that. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see bits and pieces of the other things that are sold at our farmers market as well, because I post stories there. I just absolutely love that place. Sometimes we'll go out. There are restaurants out there, and sometimes we'll have dinner or just some ice cream or some fresh squeezed lemonade. It's just a lot of fun. But anyway, the vegetable crisper is full as well. And then next to it is the fruit. And I only have oranges and lemons that I refrigerate as fruits. I don't refrigerate the peaches. They seem to get really soft really quickly when I do. And of course, I don't refrigerate the bananas either. So yeah, we are winding down. I hope you have enjoyed this long video with me. I have enjoyed being with you. I have missed you guys. I really, really have. And so that's why it was so long. Oh, I forgot. This drawer here houses the cheese. I also put my nuts in the refrigerator to keep them. And things like hot dogs, and we don't have often, but again, my grandson was here during this time. And breakfast meat like sausage and bacon, that's kept there. And as you can see in my refrigerator, I place things inside other containers. That keeps the fridge from getting so messy and dirty, because you can always take a container out and wash it out in the sink without having to do your whole refrigerator. And sometimes things leak as well. So I like to contain in the container. And that works great. I don't get messy refrigerator very often. Of course, it still needs cleaning on occasion, deep cleaning with the steamer and all, but it doesn't get just messy because I contain and contain. If you know, you know, but you saw it. And then this is the freezer, and it is very well stocked. I am not complaining. It is a blessing to have enough to eat, and I am very, very grateful for that. That in the bag is a fryer. No, it's a whole chicken that I'm going to stuff with wild rice and bake. And so I did not seal it because it will be cooked fairly shortly. But the top is mainly vegetables and ice cream and other things that you freeze that is not meat. But the chicken is so bulky because it's whole, it didn't fit on the bottom shelf. There are also some crab legs there as well that I need to cook, steam, and have for dinner, a seafood night. But you can see the corn is there. It's all sealed and in place, as are the other vegetables. So most of the meat is sealed. Even the hamburger in the pack, it's sealed, but I left it in its pack because hamburger is different than, taking steaks and pork chops and that kind of thing out individually. I just seal it in the pack that it's in. Everything is dated. And yeah, it was quite an ordeal. I really got tired doing this, but it took quite a while. But it was fun doing it with you guys. So I hope that, like I said, you've enjoyed it. I hope that you will watch till the end. That really helps my channel, and it shows YouTube that you're interested in what I'm posting. And I really do hope that you are. It's good to be back, and I'm going to start my fall decorating in my next video. I've pulled that out now that I have some energy again, and so I hope that you will come back for that. That will be a lot of fun. But I wanted to show you in this video what it's like when we come back from the farmer's market. This was a little longer because, as I said earlier, we were low on so many things and we were catching up. But this is what it's like when we put things away. We don't shop every week around here anyway. It's just the two of us, and we try to stay pretty well stocked about once a month, other than sometimes milk, sometimes bread, because bread can sometimes go bad with us around here because we don't eat that much of it. And then we'll want a BLT sandwich and need fresh bread. So, but we don't shop every week. About once a month is good for us, and it works because it's just the two of us. But when my grandson comes, we try to have all the things that he likes as well. You know, the ice cream sandwiches and Nutty Buddies and all that good stuff. So we may make a few more runs while he's here because, like I said, he has stayed the month because, as you can see, this was videoed a little while ago, a couple of weeks ago, but I'm just getting around to editing it and getting it out. Several reasons: he was here, and then second, I was tired and just didn't get to it. And I've learned not to push myself too far. So with him being here too, so I'm just getting this out, and it's my first one back. Again, I will say I thank you all for being so patient with me. My ride or die, as you know, how I feel about you. While I was not videoing, I tried to keep up with the YouTubers that I follow and keep up with them. But I thank you guys who kept up with me. I am so grateful for those of you that have reached out and checked on me. And I appreciate those of you who even went back to view older videos just to keep me, to keep my videos out there and my name out there. I appreciate you so much. You have no idea. And as I was saying to my ride or dies, I just love you all so very much. And I appreciate you till the end. I want you all to start taking care of yourself. Let me tell you, your health is everything, everything. And with that said, find something today to bring joy into your life, joy and health. Remember to make yourself a priority. You can't pour from an empty vessel. You can't take care of anyone else if you don't take care of yourself. I will see you in the next video. Remember that I love you, and remember to find that joy. Bye-bye.